Hello, Dan Taylor here. Just wanted to record a quick video to give some initial thoughts from the blog post which Google published yesterday, March 3rd, 2025. Supposedly penned by Vidya Srinivasan, who is the Vice President and General Manager of Ads and Commerce, which specifically just calls out AI personalization and the future of shopping. There's a few things in here which, from an overall direct SEO perspective, necessarily aren't most important. But it is interesting how they're talking more now about the multimodal side of e-commerce and Google. So standard start off, we're very typical. Look, we're doing some really good stuff with AI. We're using it more to tailor and create more engaging shopping experiences. We're integrating more Gen AI to improve ad content and shopping recommendations. And we're also trying to use now AI power tools to help businesses be more interactive and personalized in the content they're producing. Some of the interesting things from here, and all these source links, being honest, some of these are Google Ipsos, most of them are Google internal data, so we don't actually have access to them. Like here's, for example, one here, as are 4 and 5. 2 is an Ipsos Mori, I'll go away, an Ipsos Mori statement across a multitude of different countries. But Google's now saying that they come to shop, people shop more than 1 billion times a day across Google. Sometimes they have a specific idea, etc. So it's really trying to identify how they can use AI to discover new favorites, how they can use it to tailor those experiences better. For me, the main interesting sections from this, outside of the general marketing side of things, is just how they're talking about YouTube. Um, we're really starting to lay into YouTube now. Some key stats like online users 98% more likely to trust recommendations of YouTube creators than other platforms. Now, this is a study from Rethink Social Study. Uses number of tube sites of Discover, YouTube Shorts, Gmail, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Snapchat. And that was run in 2023. So the fact it's been released now, nearly a year and a half year old study, potentially changes, but then they do also go on to say that there's 1 billion hours a day being consumed. Again, this is more from an ads perspective, talking about waiver partnership ads, but then the search bit is what also interests me quite heavily. First time since 2016, Google has produced a statistic on how many searches are being performed. I think a number of places like Search Engine Land, Search Engine Journal, even SE Roundtable have already picked this up. I think it was something like 2 trillion. That was happening around 2016, 2017, the last time we got this data. And then I believe Rand Fishkin has also just released a study backed by DATOS data, which I think is looking at, they predicted something like 5.96 trillion. So relatively close. So yeah, that's a lot of searches happening, and it's the first time that we've had that data in 9 years. But it's also the fact they're starting to also now discuss openly rich and multimodal experiences like AI overview, circle to search, lens. So it's again detaching away from our traditional 10 blue link model, and that again reinforces a shift as in the SEO industry that we need to start looking beyond simple ranking positions 1 to 10. I've said this a few times before, but position 1 10 years ago in classic organic search, that's hundreds, if not over 1,000 pixels further down the page than what it was 10 years ago now. So position 1 has changed over time. It's just that old adage. And also how they're starting to do different things, like they now have ads in Lens. I believe it probably won't be long until they have ads in AI overviews. I remember back at the Google I/O in 2023, they had the ads in the AI overviews on the example. I believe it was a rucksack, which was a demonstration. So again, it's quite interesting to see how this is building out, and how Google is now also starting to talk about ads appearing in these sections, which is further going to muddy, I guess, the field of what is organic and not. I don't envisage, especially with AI overviews, they're going to inject ads as well as regular content. I believe, or my prediction is these ads are going to replace regular content or regular product PLAs or anything which is specifically coming from something like Merchant Center. So it is going to be interesting as we move ahead, especially with their internal data, again, not being most helpful, saying that with the launch of AI overviews, the volume of commercial queries has increased. that implies to me that people are doing better research and then they're performing more commercial queries off the back of it, or they're performing a query which may potentially have had an informational and commercial intent previously, so a split intent with multiple common interpretations, and now they're getting an AI overview which is more informational. They're realizing, no, this isn't what I wanted, I need to be more commercial. So it's either a positive or a negative user experience being caused there, and without insight on what that data actually means, it's very hard to say which one it is. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, either on YouTube or LinkedIn. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are around this and how you think this is going to evolve over the coming months, especially as we start to see more paid features coming into AI across Google. Thank you very much for watching.